లైబ్రరీ. సరే చూడు. ఒక్క నిమిషం చూడు. నీకు మెసేజ్ వస్తుంది. అయితే ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ పంపించాలి లైవ్ అది కట్ చేసి
లైవ్ లైవ్ దాని మీద
మీ వాయిస్ వస్తుంది.
నువ్వు ఏం చేయాలి?
Check, check. 1, 2, 3. Check, check. 1, 3.
సరే ఇది మరి ఈ మైక్ తీసుకోండి ఈ మైక్ తీసుకోండి ఆ మైక్ మాట్లాడారు కాదు ఇప్పుడు మైక్ దీంతోనే కదా మాట్లాడేది
వాయిస్
బయట బయట నుంచి తీసుకుంటుంది
బయట నుంచి తీసుకుంటాం. అక్కడ కెమెరా కావాలండి ఏమీ లేదు. అక్కడి నుంచి ఒక కెమెరా కావాలన్నారు ఇంగ్లీష్ వాళ్ళకి వాళ్ళు ఏం చేశారు
ఇంగ్లీష్ వాళ్ళు కన్నడ జేకేశ్వరితో ఒకటే కెమెరా ఉంది ఇంకొక ఉంది
చెప్పచ్చు
అప్పుడేమో స్క్రీన్ మీద చూడండి
Preferred life. Preferred life. Say 60 seconds. 60 seconds.
Good morning. Good morning. Hopefully, you all are enjoying with each other. You may. Boys, please move ahead. All the boys, move ahead quickly. I think you all understand it's going to be a online link. Please occupy the front rows. Girls also, please move ahead. All those who are occupying the last row, please move ahead quickly. Now, if somebody enters now, it will be easy for them to occupy those chairs. You can avoid commotion. Girls, precursor to the AI Impact Summit 2026, supported by the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India, jointly organized by Vardhaman College of Engineering, Hyderabad, and SRM University, Amravati, Andhra Pradesh. This workshop confluence of scholarship, innovation, and purposeful technological engagement. In a special measure of gratitude, we extend heartfelt thanks to our eminent resource persons, Dr. Narsimulu Egula, Tata Consultancy Services, Hyderabad, and Mr. Raghavendra Babu DK, Microsoft, Hyderabad, Mohammad Ilyas, CEO and AI trainer from Chennai, Dr. Radha Krishna, Professor, National Institute of Technology, Warangal, for having accepted our invitation and being a part of this two-day pre-summit workshop on AI, social good, solving real-world problems with AI and machine learning. I extend a warm and cordial welcome to our esteemed dignitaries, distinguished speakers, faculty members, research scholars, and enthusiastic student participants who together shape the spirit and substance of this academic congregation. May I now take the privilege of calling the guests onto the dais. May I now request Dr. Gagan a steadfast academic leader. May I request our students to warmly welcome him with a bouquet. A steadfast academic leader. May I request our students to warmly welcome him. I now invite Dr. Vasanta, Head of the Department CSC2, a committed academician and an inspiring mentor who has consistently nurtured a culture of scholarship, research orientation among the students. A warm welcome, ma'am. May I request the students to warmly welcome her? I now invite our guest of honor, Dr. J.V.R. Ravindra sir, Principal. Let this sacred light illuminate our thoughts, refine May I now invite Dr. Gagan Arora, convener of this pre-summit event of the India AI Impact Summit 2026 to deliver the introductory address and present the academic context and broad vision of this workshop. I warmly welcome you, sir.
Good morning, students. Good morning. Is AI generation. Good morning. Okay. I'll start with a statement saying this generation or your generation is very fortunate. You have taken birth approximately 17, 18 years back when AI has just started and picked up. Now, why I am saying you are fortunate? Because neither you nor us nor our seniors, they have seen green revolution. Everyone might have studied about green revolution in their history books, which has to do things with agriculture. We have increased the mass agriculture products. That was green revolution. Then we have also not seen industrial revolution, where mass production has been taken off. Now, you are fortunate means now you are going to see a revolution which will be led by AI. Now, which will be led by AI means what? We are learning about introduction of AI, machine learning, deep learning, NLP. So many things are there. Now the things are going to change, and you are or the world is looking for transformative AI. And this transformative AI will change the scenario of world towards the application of AI. So what do you mean by transformative AI now? See, transformative AI is a kind of tool or is a kind of medium which is going to help the society. That means we are going to increase the importance of AI in our day-to-day life or in our society. Already you might have seen the war between US and Ukraine. They are using drones. India and Pakistan, they are using drones. We are saving n number of lives but damaging the enemies. This is one part of AI, which I will never tell it is good for society. Good for society is you have to increase the production in agriculture, you have to increase the production in industries with the help of AI. Now what China is doing, they have introduced a robot with 12 hands, 14 hands. The robot is working in place of a human, and accuracy, timing, everything is perfect, and it is far, far better than human efficiency. People are afraid if like this things will continue and robots will take over human. It will never happen because after all we have created the robot and we are controlling the robots. So we should not be worried about what will happen. That is why this AI workshops, AI summits are coming so quickly, and the vision of Sri Narendra Modi ji is to lead India one of the fastest growing in the field of technology. He wants to see India in the field of technology at number one position. Although we have shifted from fourth to third in some of the other criteria like GDP and in IT sector. This AI summit will help you to understand the transformation, and you are going to be the part of a revolution which is going to come sooner or later in your lifespan. I wish you all the best, and I wish all the dignitaries on the dais to have an informative session with our students who are joined here or they are present in via online channel also. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your invaluable inputs. I now invite our guest of honor, Dr. J.V.R. Ravindra, Principal of Vardhaman College of Engineering, a visionary academic leader whose stewardship continues to strengthen institutional excellence, collaborative research, and innovation-driven education. Thank you.
Morning. Oh, so dull. I promise you that, or we promise that we don't bore you today. Uh, Respected techniques on the dais, Simple sir, thank you very much, and other my two colleagues, the other faculty members and students. One question, quick. Are we using AI potentially uh, here? Here I mean to say in your life or in your day-to-day activities? Yes, very good. After second question now. Can you list out 5 differences between ChatGPT and Google? If you say yes, question number 1 is correct. If you cannot list out 5, that means that you have not using AI efficiently. As a CSE student, you must really understand the difference between these two. I don't want to bet, but we have not integrated AI in our life. And even some students, even when I interact with my faculty, they say that, so why can't you use ChatGPT to refine this? Then sometimes they feel that, oh, so no sir, why ChatGPT? No. As if like it has become a habit that people say that using ChatGPT is a sin. No, that's the reason we wanted to explicitly say AI for good. So you consider a knife, you have it, both are the sharp edges, but one is the good, the other one is bad. But how best to use those models in your life is more and more important. I'll give you one example and then I just close it, and then once you go back, you kindly work on this. Because as a CSE student, you must really understand the difference between these two. You just Google Humpty Dumpty sat, that's it. It will prompt. What is that? You need not ask fill in the blank. Because that's a search engine. Because already somebody has searched it and it will remember it. Whenever you prompt that, it will display the fill in the blank. But you ask the same question to ChatGPT, it will not prompt anything. The entire question is converted into the tokens. Humpty is a token, Dumpty is another token, SAT is another token. These tokens are again converted into large multidimensional networks or arrays or matrices. And then it uses probability. That's the reason CSS students must understand they have deep knowledge in probability and statistics. But anyway, sometimes we feel that mathematics is not required. But no, LLMs are complete on the mathematics. If you are damn good in mathematics, you will understand LLMs very, very fast. But anyway, I'm talking about a part of AI, I'm not talking about the entire AI, that's a different thing. And then it will try to figure it out. Humpty Dumpty sat on a petrol. It makes that statement and it feels that it doesn't suit it. So it separates all those multidimensional arrays and it will come to a proper conclusion, and then it will give you the solutions. But if you train your model wrongly, next time if you browse the same statement with your login, it will definitely prompt a wrong word. You can train AI, you can train LLM in a wrong directions. But that cannot happen with Google. So people think that ChatGPT is an alternative to the Google. No, certainly not. ChatGPT thinks that it's an alternative to a professor. Never. Never. Because you have to train it, but you need not train us. You ask us, we will tell. But if you ask a ChatGPT, you need to train it. Can you write a detailed resume? You ask ChatGPT. It will give you a broader picture. But you need to ask that, can you give me a very good resume like Satya Nadella and then Elon Musk? Give all these inputs, then it will take all the database of it and then it will prompt me. But if you ask me, I always think that no, I have to give best to my students, so therefore I always prompt those things are always prompted in my natural intelligence. So this is what actually, we don't do it. But as a CSE student, you have to really work on all these things to understand LLMs. People are using left and right this AI, but without understanding the deeper insights of that AI. I just close this talk with a small example. I don't know how many of you know about this, but the north side of Telangana, where this Nizamabad and then Mahbubabad, I mean all those districts which are really drought, districts of the Telangana. And of course, we borrowed that intelligence from Edinburgh University. That's a different story because the government of India in 2022 has launched a project, and it was so unfortunate that not even a single application to that particular project is applied, even from IITs. So in convert situations, the government of India approached Edinburgh University, and then they bought, they bought a particular project, and then they implemented that project in India. And actually, we are taking the output of that particular one. You know what is that particular project is all about? It is actually the microsatellites. Microsatellites are those satellites which can take the photographs of the soil 10 centimeters away. So those microsatellites is like flooding to all the agricultural lands, and they have taken the smallest photographs of each and every sapling, and the type of the sapling, the color, the hue, saturation, and then they started giving the output. This particular row has less water, and whereas this particular row has more water, so they could convert this water to the row, so that the other saplings will also grow. And there are some insets, two insets on the. It reads like a matrix, of course, on the second row and fourth column. So therefore, there are two insets on the particular sapling. So this is the data. And how this kind of the output, if you give to a farmer, what does they want in fact? They need not walk through those kilometers of that particular field and identify those insects. Where are those insects on each and every sapling that they take? That's what AI for good. It's all about artificial intelligence. This is all about your LLMs. This is all about your algorithms. So this is what actually industry is expecting from all of you. Not with your CGPS. Come on, don't quote my name anywhere. Principals have said that CGPS are not important. No, I'm not saying that. At least 8.1 CGPA is all good. But after that, what are we doing? If you do a small case study comparison between ChatGPT and Google, a deeper understanding is always required. So grab it, understand it, and you should also understand how best I use it. Thank you very much, and good luck.
For giving them live examples, helping them understand AI. I now introduce our chief guest, Dr. Narasimhan Mekula. It's a privilege to introduce you, sir, a distinguished AI researcher with a doctorate in machine learning. His expertise encompasses generative AI, agentic AI system, active learning, network automation frameworks, and enterprise scale intelligent workflows. His professional accomplishments include the design of multi-agent orchestration architectures, knowledge-driven automation platforms, and AI-enabled analytical systems developed at the TCS Next Gen Center of Excellence. He is the recipient of prestigious recognitions including TCS AI Friday Innovator Award, TCS AI Spark Award, and a Special Initiative Award. And his scholarly contributions are featured in leading Scopus and Springer Index publications. Sir, we are deeply honored by your esteemed presence. May I now invite you to give us a commencement award. We are deeply privileged to have you.
Hello, all. Good morning. So, AI is not just about profit, right? Everyone is working on AI. So, you as the future researchers, you have responsibility to build models that are not specifically to earn money, but actually to help humans. I'll tell you a few examples, places where uh, it is not just that. So it is not that can I build a model these days. I can build a model. Anyone can build a model. I can learn about the models. But it is not about building models these days. It is about how do you to whom are you actually building the models? I can write a linear regression algorithm, I can write a deep learning algorithm, I can build a LLM, but who are you targeting? That's the question we are going to answer today. So it's about the uh, how how you are going to help the humans. I can give you a few examples where we, not specifically me, but places where you can actually contribute. Say, for example, you can build a model that can identify a disease in a plant, okay, or you can find uh, if disease in a person by looking at his diagnosis reports. You can also build applications that can. I mean, these are all the applications that actually reach the humans. Okay, so the models that you have built in your machine learning course might not help anyone, but the target what you have to achieve is how do you help the humans. How do you help the humans use AI properly so that it actually helps them. And the other things what I wanted to talk about is specifically the places where you can contribute. There are a lot of places where people are searching for AI researchers. AI researchers who can actually help in building their products. So for example, IIT Chennai is targeting, I mean, they are building a local LLM where the LLMs can understand the local languages. So they are always keep posting the requirement saying that we want AI researchers who can actually contribute to their work. So you can reach out to those people and contribute in those projects. So that is one place where you can actually look forward. And also, for example, in TCS, recently TCS has launched a special program in collaboration with academics, where the TCS research team and also the academic research team collaborate together to help blind people. So there is a hackathon running currently. You can collaborate with any of the TCS employees. They are ready to help you and they are ready to take you into their team. But there are few restrictions how to select and all of this. So please approach them. They can help you in collaborating with them. So this is and one more thing what I wanted to share is there is no AI without mathematics. You definitely need a probability, you need calculus, you need linear algebra. All of these are basic. If you don't understand mathematics, then you are not equipped or you might not be suitable to learn it. So this is hard rule that I'm going to say. You can use the models that someone has built, but you can't build a model unless you learn mathematics. This is very clear. Okay, and also it is not about just building the models. If you can observe, when ChatGPT has been launched and the ChatGPT that is today, what it is, has been evolved so much. When in the initial days, when you ask something or when you start typing something, as sir was saying, if you start a poem, first three words, it will start generating the next word based on the knowledge it has learned already because it has been taught to it. So now it will see that these are the words that are there with me. What should I do next? So what is the probability of finding what is the probability of a word fitting in that place is what the LLM is going to identify. So it will identify some thousands of words, and out of all these thousands of words, it will start allocating probabilities to it. The most probable word will be the next word that it is going to appear. So it takes all these previous words and generates the next words, previous word and generates the next words. So that is what it was doing previously. But now what you see in ChatGPT is not what it is doing, what it has done previously. ChatGPT, what it is doing now, it is listing out. Say for example, if you give a task, it doesn't start just generating the next word, or it will not start generating the response, or it doesn't start by giving you the answer. But what it does is it will start analyzing your question and it will start building. It will divide the problem into multiple tasks, and it will start responding to each and every task all together, finally combining this to give a last solution. So this has evolved. It is not just that generating the next token, it is how is it going to generate the next token is the question. So when you build models, don't just build the models, you have to add explainability to it, is what I'm trying to say. If you don't know how the algorithms learn, and if you do not expose how the algorithms learn, then it is waste of building algorithms. So try to incorporate explainability. If a machine says that a person has a disease, tell why it is saying that it has a disease. Don't just say that the person has a disease. So that is how it has been evolving, and this is the path it is being going on. Okay, and so I wanted to think in a different way. It's not just learning the algorithms. It's about thinking it in a different way. Try to bring up the inferences outside. So try to unlearn what the LLMs or the models have learned. That has to be your goal. The last statement is try to see the opportunities that are there outside. There's people, I mean, not just TCS, the companies are searching for people who are really enthusiastic in learning AI and also helping them build models. Okay, so that's the statement I wanted to say finally. So thank you for the opportunity, sir. And especially to Ravindra sir, who has actually invited me here. Thank you so much, sir. And I hope this session will help you in understanding how the models actually work. I might go in depth talking about how the models learn specifically in the coming sessions, and I hope this will help you in building models better. Thank you for that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for making them understand the trend of AI and their requirement in the market. It's now time to felicitate our chief guest. We now take a moment to felicitate our chief guest. I also request our dignitaries on the dais to come forward for the same. We now take this moment to felicitate our illustrious chief guest as a gesture of respect, appreciation, and gratitude for gracing this occasion and for sharing his profound wisdom and insight with us. Thank you, sir. I'm sure you inspire many of our young budding engineers. Thank you for your wonderful presence. May I now request Dr. Raghavendra sir to come forward and coordinator of this event to conclude this.
Very good morning to everyone. As I conclude this inaugural session, I stand here to express my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who has made this momentous occasion possible. I would like to thank Dr. Nasimulu, designer at NextGen Network, TCS Hyderabad. Thank you, sir. We are immensely grateful to Professor J.V.R. Ravindra, Principal, Vardhaman College of Engineering, for your constant guidance and leadership. A special thanks to management of Vardhaman College of Engineering for their progressive vision and unwavering support in providing resources to host this prestigious event. We thank heads, deans, and organizing team for their dedication to bringing this summit to life. We acknowledge the collaboration with SRM University, AP, and the constant support provided by the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India. Faculty members, research scholars, and innovative students, Thank you for your enthusiasm. We encourage you to engage deeply in the upcoming sessions, from theoretical sessions to guided labs, and embrace innovation with empathy. Finally, thank you to the organizing team, students, volunteers, and technical team for their efforts behind the scene. We look forward to productive 2 day of bridging the global AI gap and solving real world problems together. I wish this event will be the stepping stone for AI impactful innovation. Thank you all. Thank you, ma'am.